Hello. So before we go into pudding, I'm just going to share a couple of thoughts. But I really appreciate that nice music, good songs, words. Thank you very much, Sam. There are balloons around, so feel free to enjoy them. If you're a kind of person that's into balloon blowing, there's heaps of balloons to blow up. But if you do, then you've got to take them with you home. I love the start of the year because at the start of the year, it especially works in the southern hemisphere because we like go crazy, Christmas, end of the year, summer holidays, and then at the start of 2025 everyone goes, wow, 12 months of life stretching out before me, what am I going to make of myself? And the whole New Year's goals, resolutions, and sort of big dreams, big visions for the year start to sort of emerge. Who set a goal in January? A very small amount of people. Hands up higher if you did actually set a goal. Okay, a few people. And so I think that it's quite cool because the whole sort of like the rest of holiday brings like the community of our country together, and you sort of get a sense of like, yeah, we could get some stuff done. Then you double down on it because uni is quite an exciting time. A lot of you have arrived here in little old Dunedin, way down south in New Zealand, and it's like the very beginning of study. It's been 3 or 4 months since you've been in uni, or maybe this is uni for the first time, and so it's exciting. So there's New Year excitement, there's new university excitement, and then it's what other stuff is going on that's new. New halls, new flats, new courses. The newness continues on going. And I think that's kind of a cool energy. Dunedin without the energy of the students, to be honest, would be dead. There'd be nothing going on here. We're a pretty little town. Who's lived in a city more than 120,000 people before? Yeah. Most cities in the world have more like 1 million people. We have a tiny little city, but it's got a good vibe because thanks to the university, basically. The new energy of the new year is something that excites me, and I think for me, as I look towards the rest of 2025. And as you stand here about to go into your study journey or whatever else is going on for you, I hope that 2025 is going to be one that's full of new life, new experiences, new friendships, and maybe new stuff that you don't see coming. For Student Soul this year, we've got this theme going on of unprecedented, that God's bringing unprecedented new life, and that we have got a chance to imagine what it could be if, for me, for you, for us together, what would it look like in 2025 to see unprecedented new life? That word unprecedented is a little bit of a funny one because it's usually thrown out in like wobbly political times. This is unprecedented, but imagine it in a positive sense. What would it look like if there was new things emerging out of the journey you're walking this year that blew you away? What if you could be becoming someone this year that was like several levels higher and beyond what you can imagine? Like, what if there's room for the things that you hope for to get a bit of momentum? What if by the time May rolls around, some of those goals that you put your hand up for started to be like, yeah, I'm hitting those. I think there's incredible opportunity at the start of the year, especially at the start of orientation, which we've just come to the end of, at the start of semester, before it's all about to hit the fan in a few weeks with all the, what's it called, fresher flu. That's probably going to wipe us all out in the next week, let's be honest. And autumn's coming, it'll start to get cold, some of your friends will maybe bail on their course or something bad will happen, or those assignments will have, and the pressures of life and study start coming, but it's like we're in a sort of opportune moment to really dream big and imagine a big vision of what life could look like. So that's my question for you. Unprecedented new life in 2025, what would it look like for you? What are your hopes? And I'm going to give an opportunity after pudding to do a little wee response on that kind of thing. But I want to encourage you that, firstly, for myself, I really do believe that for every single human, God has put incredible promise and potential in us, in you. There's incredible potential in you. And if you were to just take a risk, take a step forward, to have some courage, to stand strong and have a go at what you're really hoping to do this year, I think there's an incredible likelihood that you can surprise yourself. That whether you do believe in God or not, that God might meet you in it, or perhaps to use other language, that you might just find that you have the capacity to rise up into that, and all sorts of good can happen. So I hope that you dare this evening and this coming week to dream a little, to imagine what unprecedented new life could look like for you in 2025. And without further ado, do you know what time it is? Pudding time.